Greetings everyone, Slizzle466 here, and in today's video we're checking out Awedragon's Aggro Druid. So I've been kind of dabbling with this deck between ranks 5 and 3. We've queued up against a mage, probably a secret mage. I've got roughly a 50% win rate against secret mages. But the first thing we should think about is the mulligan. Mulligan for this deck is very easy. Anything with a 1-drop you keep. And you might consider keeping Marquee Visage if you have a 1-mana beast in hand. Now, Aggro Druid is not currently that good in the meta. But we can kind of give the surprise factor here, because typically when someone queues into a Druid, they're expecting it's going to be a slow Druid, whether it's Jade or Togwaggle, so a lot of the time they'll miss mulligan against you, which is one of our advantages. And this specific build is also a little different to what we've seen in the past. You'll notice that there's no living mana. I'm gonna go tap. There's no living mana. We've got magic carpets, which give us some nice clean trades. We've got some beaming sidekicks, which is a new card. Give a friendly minion +2 health, just to give you some favorable trades. You've also got the history buff, which is kind of interesting. I mean, it's a 3-mana 3/4. And 3-mana 3/4s are traditionally pretty good. But you get to buff stuff in your hand, which can sometimes be quite helpful. I'm going to play into runes. Okay. So what I need to be careful of at all times is playing around Flame Ward. So what I want to do next turn, depending on what happens here, I will most likely hit. It doesn't really matter which one I whack in, but definitely make sure I don't buff and then lose my buffs, because that wouldn't be good. Now that play leads me to think that this is possibly a counter spell. So what I'm going to do is I am going to... Do I want to buff first? If I buff first, it survives the Flame Ward. Okay, it's counter spell. So we'll go ahead here. And that's okay. I would rather the counterspell take out a Marquee Visage than take out one of my Area of Effect buff cards. Now, as for reloading, you've got your Jeeves to reload for your cards. And you've also got the Acorn Bearers, which are quite nice. So they reload you with some ammo. Acorn Bearer is also really nice with your Magic Carpet. You can trade in the Acorn Bearer with Rush, and then the 2 squirrels have Rush as well when you play those. Okay, so at this point, I think we're just going to go ahead and hope there is no Flame Ward coming out soon. And we'll just go face here. So unfortunately we do get punished by a Flame Ward here. And our opponent's trade might give away what it is. So if we see that 2/3 go into the 2/5 and then a secret, it's most likely a Flame Ward. But some players do try to kind of poker face them, so they'll make it look like they have one when they don't. And they're definitely thinking about it, so, okay.
I'm late. I'm late.
No secret. Interesting. So now we can go ahead and I think I want to buff my spider. Or I could buff, you know what, I want to buff the squirrel. Oh. I could just tempo that out, but I'll wait. And we'll just slam in the face here.
It's going to be okay.
I think it may have been debatable to buff the creeper instead, because now he gets a clean trade. So maybe that was a bit of a mistake. But I think we want to go face there to be able to push lethal. We might see our opponent waste some burn on that 5/5. Okay. Oh, a torch. Interesting. Okay, so our creep is still there. Okay, I'll go ahead and attack. Oh, I think I will take the Jeeves. No, I'll play the history buff. I need to threaten lethal. So now that 5/2 will probably go into the 3/4. We're hoping for a slow turn here. Our opponent's definitely being very careful here. Understandably. Another good play could be the Flak Mage by our opponent. That might be what's about to happen here. Yeah, and then into Flame Ward. So that's pretty rough. We get a carpet. Well, it's not great. Do I ever kill that off and just play carpet Jeeves? Worry about Flame Ward later.
No.
I think I do. Let's do a test first. Okay, runes. Okay, so the twin spell's nice. I'd like to see another 1-drop next turn. It's going for the trade. Interesting. Okay.
You're not ready for this.
Another Flak Mage is problematic. Okay, Carpet is good.
Hey, I got you, friend. It's going to be
Trade
okay.
that in there. And I guess we'll do a counterspell test. Ooh, it wasn't Flame Ward. Okay. Okay, so we've got 2 blessings and a Savage Roar now. That's not really enough to push lethal. Alneth. Okay, the race is on. Yeah, face is correct there.
I must have more.
Okay, so we are going to 2, 5, 8, I guess. I don't think I want to tap. Okay, we'll just threaten lethal still. So we might, so some burn has to go down here. Not all of the secret mages run ice block, so that's also one thing to think about. I'm surprised we haven't seen a flame ward yet. Okay, fireball is fine. It didn't go towards our face. That's a good thing. That did, though.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Revel
Okay, so we do a lethal count. We've got 4, 6, 8. We're 2 off lethal. We could tap into lethal. We did not tap into lethal. We still might be okay. We've dodged. Okay, there's 1 fireball left. He's used the roaring torch. There are the prince guys. Cloud princes. Okay, that could be ice block. That could be a problem. Okay, so the plan here is we kill off that. We know it's not counterspell. It's not Flame Aura, so it's runes and ice block. Oh. It's runes and mirror entity or potion or polymorph. Huh. Well, you know. Let's try another one. Okay, we have a rogue. Okay. So the most common rogues we're seeing lately are Odd Rogue. There's the Odd Burgle Rogue floating around. You might queue another Odd Memer playing Reno Rogue. At rank 4, that is possible. We have 1-drops. That's always good news for us. Okay, it's Odd, which means we play the Diamol first. Because sometimes if you play the Firefly, they might coin a hero power. They sometimes do that. It's not the best play, but it's decent. Okay, so our opponent's going for the coin. Oh, I feel like our opponent should have coined the other one as well.
Well played.
It is well played. Okay. So he uses hero power, clears 2 guys. I think I just go ahead and Blessing. Depends what I top deck. If I top deck a better area of buff card. Ooh, history buff. Ooh, that's tempting. I think I'll play him.
Let me tell you a story.
Let's go ahead like this. Next turn, I can 1-drop Blessing. And if we, and that also allows us to play around. Whoa, play around. I was gonna say the Hench Clan Thug, but never mind. Okay, this is a better 1-drop because I'm gonna buff it. Let's just double check what this guy does. Whenever you play a minion, give a random 1/1/1 in my hand. It's good news. Okay, so that play plays around Darkhind Skulker a little bit. So looks like we're just gonna see a whack into the 4/1. That's fine. Our opponent appears to have drawn patches. That is what we call in the business a misplay. Now, Fungalmancer is a card, so we do trade here. And this also plays well against Arcane Skulker. But our opponent has a lot of cards, which is very scary. Really? Okay, that's fair. I respect that. There's Patches. Oh, that's a really nice top deck. So let's go ahead here and Squirrel, buff, hero power, trade away. That plays around Skulker again. Okay. So we have lethal next turn. Not anymore.
Trust the pirate's code.
Okay, so now I've got 4, 5, 6 damage. I think I like doing the following. And do I trade? I don't, because then he... No, I do trade, because then he can trade the pirate in and use Skulker. So we do trade here. Otherwise, he's going to pirate into the creeper, and then we lose the 1/1s that come out. Branching paths? Come on. Okay.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm going to trade.
This'll be good.
Let me get that.
Okay, we have a Savage Roar. So now we're packing 8, 10, 12, 14, 19 damage. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, let's be careful of that secret. So let's just review it to ourselves what happens here. When a minion attacks your hero, instead attack one of its neighbors. Evasion, cheat death. Okay. Let's go ahead and...
What if?
Let's go ahead and draw. Okay, roots. When a minion attacks your hero. Okay. Okay, sudden betrayal.
Time goes short.
There we go.
This'll be good.
Got him. So yeah, I've always been a big fan of Aggro Druid. It's one of the first decks I had high legend success with in Wild many years back. I'm going to try and bring it back. I really enjoy this specific build. You might want to swap out a history buff for Eater of Secrets if you're having a lot of issues with Mage. But yeah, the code's in the description below if you want to try it out. Let me know how it goes for you in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to show your support. And until next time, hope to see you again.